What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and we gonna do this for my man Chadwick Boseman. Brother, rest in peace. This video is basically about the significance, the importance of black superheroes. We're not gonna underplay that, and there's a reason for that. So I'm gonna give you my story, my experiences with the identity struggles of an African American child dealing with the lack of black superheroes. Okay, so me being 52 and everything like that, I came up in the late 60s, early 70s and everything like that. Super Friends, I saw the whole Batman that had I don't know how many cartoons, Superman, I don't know how many cartoons, that Batman series that Warner Brothers put out. Oh my God, the Adventures of Batman, that was all that in a bag of chips. Listen, full grown ass man. Can't wait to come home and watch Batman. It's real. It's real. Superman, same thing. Robin, like I could relate. Hey man, I looked at Robin and looking up to Batman as the father figure and everything like that, which was cool for me because as a black kid, black male, not having a black male role model. Guess who I looked up to? Because I learned how to read by reading comic books. I learned my moral compass by reading comic books. You know, you got that dark side dude, Bruce Wayne, Batman, and you got that goody two shoes dude, Clark Kent, Superman. I could never be Superman. I could be Black Vulcan. That kind of messed with me because as a kid that read comics, I knew that there was a John Stewart Green Lantern character, and I knew that there was a Black Lightning character. I never knew who Black Vulcan was, but I got it confused as a child, not knowing the legal ramifications. I was like, well, I guess they can't use Black Lightning, but I guess Black Vulcan is supposed to be the dude. I didn't want to be Black Vulcan. I didn't. I didn't. Then, I'm reading the comic books, Fantastic Four, and I see this brother pop out. Brother, giving it to the Fantastic Four. And guess what? He tested them by himself. He said, I want to see if y'all were worthy. What did it mean to me as a black child looking at T'Challa from Africa? Let me give a shout out for some cats that weren't from the motherland. I'm gonna give my shouts out to Stan Lee and I forget the artist's name, but y'all knew him, John Buscema. I hope that's his name. I hope I got it right. But here was a character that I could relate to. Me. He was wealthy, and he was a king. He wasn't like Luke Cage. He wasn't. We wasn't. See, that's the whole thing about T'Challa. Yeah, that criminal record thing, that whole stereotypical thug thing, street thing, it don't apply to him. He's royalty. He's royalty. DC tried to do something later on, a couple of years ago. They tried to have Batman Incorporated where he went and got a superhero from Africa. Didn't work. They had to put that superhero in Gotham. Had to change the dude up and everything. But Africa, that was something different. A lot of people don't get the profound effects that has on a child, a black child. I can tell you though, because I'm a writer. I started writing comic books in the 5th grade with my best friend, Edwin Mendez. We created our own comic book characters. Most of our comic book characters were white. And Edwin Mendez is my Latino brother. Growing up in the Bronx, we didn't see color. But subconsciously, we wasn't putting ourselves in none of the groups that we were in. We creating superhero teams, and we were really not representing the African American community and the Latin community like we should. 2 superhero teams. Majority of them Caucasian. That's a dynamic. That's a dynamic in and of itself because see, as a black child, you're looking up to white superheroes, and while there's nothing wrong with that, the same people that champion those superheroes, because there are people that like Batman that don't like me. There are people that like Superman but don't like me. There are people that would see me show up at a cosplay and question why I was there. Even more so if I dressed up like a superhero that didn't look like me. Black Panther came out, 2-3 years ago? And it gave our kids, our children, someone to look up to who looked like them. And it did not fit the stereotypical story. I mean, we got Black Lightning on the CW, but what we dealing with? We still dealing with drugs. We still dealing with a neighborhood infested with gangs. And that's normally the story that we have to get past before we even start being a superhero like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Iron Man, Captain America, because they don't deal with issues in their neighborhoods. We know that not to be true though. Every neighborhood has their problems. And every neighborhood would have their own superhero. Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen, Nightwing, Bloodhaven. Yes, these are heroes that are in their neighborhoods fighting the crime on the streets. We don't talk about them though. And we don't necessarily keep following those same stereotypical stories for those superheroes. Black Panther gave us the non-stereotypical story for a black superhero. Wealthy, powerful, morally right, and a king. Go study up on Black Panther, T'Challa. That is a man who struggles with defending his country and defending the planet. King struggles with that. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Black Panther, the fictional figure, actually could teach our children a lot about morality, how to carry themselves, how to deal with conflict resolution. Our kids need more of that. Our children need their own Superman. They need their own Batman. They need their own Wonder Woman. That's why Chadwick Boseman's death hurt so much. Because our children in Black Panther, they had their Superman. And in Chadwick Boseman, they had their Christopher Reeve. Rest in peace, my brother. You will be missed. Your memory will live on. There's a lot of people shouting you out this weekend. There's a lot of people actually trying to make money off of your death and you just passed. Your action figures, some people are trying to charge people out the yin-yang for them. Fortunately, I got all of them. Recognizing value in a person before they pass. That's a lesson that all of us could learn. Recognizing a person's value before they pass. You're gonna see a lot of y'all this Halloween dressed up, shouting it out, because what we in September, October is next month. I've seen a lot of pictures, a lot of posts from people that don't look anything like me, shouting out Chadwick Boseman, doing the Wakanda salute. It's not much. It's not even the real Panther claws. Let me see. I have my assistant hold this camera right here real quick. She's going to put that down and I'm going to do this. I'm gonna sign off for the day. Let everybody get their emotions out of the way. We still dealing with a lot of raw emotions from the past, and we lost Lou Olson. We lost the brother that played basketball. I can't remember his name. I don't want to do him any injustice. And we lost Chadwick Boseman. We still bring this country together because it is our country. We're not sending anybody anywhere. We're not telling anybody to go anywhere. We're not going to tell anybody if you don't like it, you can leave and everything like that. Everybody has a right to this country. Like I said, you ain't got to agree with me. You ain't even got to like me. You don't have to. At the end of the day, our country is under attack. I still got to fight for you, right? And that's what superheroes do. That's my time. I love each and every last one of y'all. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Wakanda forever. Peace.